All righty then, we are back with what we've been calling Venus envy. It's the 1 week, apparently, during the month. No, it's not that week. It's the week before.
All right, it's the one that most of us don't pay any attention to, but it's the week that you feel more confident, more beautiful, and yes, even more in the mood.
I just feel bloated.
What if you could spend the whole month feeling that way? Bloated. Dr. Rebecca Booth says it can be done. She has written the book. It's called The Venus Week. Discover the powerful secret of your cycle at any age. Dr. Booth, welcome.
Becca Booth. What a great name.
Nice to be here.
Tell us about this. This is the 5 days before your period where you feel...
No.
When is it?
It's after your period.
Oh, the 5 days after.
Well, because your period.
Yeah,
I was
going to
research
said before.
And I was saying, I feel terrible the week before.
No.
So what happens in those magic 5 days after your period that makes you feel so good?
Great question.
It's over. That's what makes so magic about it.
No, here's the secret. It's the combination of estrogen and testosterone together. Those two hormones give this incredible recipe to make a woman feel feminine and powerful. It affects the way she looks. It affects her metabolism, the way she feels, the way she thinks. And it enhances her and encourages her to seek romance.
Now, see, that surprises me because you'd think it would be all involved with the fact that you're ovulating, therefore you're procreating, and it's that.
Well, before you ovulate, you've got to have that relationship. So if you are caught in that time, what you're thinking is, oh, this is me. This is the real me. I'm feeling skinny. I'm not that hungry. My skin looks good. My hair is good. He looks good. And guess what? Before you know it, you ovulate.
You got a little baby that looks good.
Just that. But that 1 week out of the month doesn't seem like enough time. Is there a way to extend that time?
Don't we all want to?
How
so
could
once
you do
you
that?
learn,
That's why she wrote the book. I want to hear the secrets.
So you learn that recipe, estrogen and testosterone, and what does that do for you? What does it do for you metabolically? You got to eat the right foods to give that same effect. You got to take the supplements.
What should you eat? What should you eat?
You got to eat plant protein and lots of it because they're
Spinach?
packed. Well, actually, beans, nuts, the seeds, the reproductive parts of the plant. So you got nuts, you got beans, you got hummus, you got soy, you got lots of ways to get it. And the supplements, because they mimic what the estrogen does to our brain, which increases dopamine, making us feel great, lifting our spirits, and encouraging romance. So guess one of the best ways to get that dopamine up? Dark chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
How do you like that?
That's good. So everything else is up, but your thighs are down. This is confusing, Becca Booth.
Becca, what if you are perimenopausal or...
We don't need to talk about
what happens?
Postmenopausal here.
All
right.
What do you do?
What you get?
Hope for women such as myself.
Absolutely, because what you get then is you get a clean slate to make your own Venus all the time. That's right. Because let's go back to what happens after ovulation. The Venus is mixed up before ovulation. So what happens after? The hormone progesterone comes in, and that is what makes us hungry, changes our metabolism, makes us a little bloated. You know why?
Frankie.
Because Mother Nature thinks we're pregnant after we ovulate, even if we've never met a man.
Oh, that's interesting.
So progesterone kind of protects that. Almost like a warrior. That's why I call that phase Minerva.
That's confusing because Mother Nature knows I ain't pregnant. So explain that to me.
So what does menopause do? Progesterone retires. So you've got to get
everything
Venus.
retires.
No, you got to get the Venus back. If you
how do you get it back? My Venus back.
Help her, Becca.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
It's all in the book and on the website. Yeah, absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to have a little hummus every day.
So what kind of reaction are you getting from people? Because this is an interesting concept.
I get a lot of, you know what? I realized that, that's what was going on with me. I knew something like that was happening. I would go from feeling really great. He was looking great. Then things changed, and I'm thinking, what happened? That
Maybe
was me.
he got fat.
Yeah.
So, sorry. That does happen. But anyway, so she says to me, I want this all the time. So I said, here's what you have to do. You've got to eat that plant protein. You've got to exercise. Because that pushes up the dopamine and the serotonin. So what happens with PMS? See, all of that plummets. And we feel kind of left out.
And there's nothing you can do for PMS, though.
Right.
That's
well, there are.
No, there really isn't. They say there is, but at the end of the day...
This is they.
She says yes. Just saying.
She's right. She's got it. It's not our hormones.
You wanted to know who they is? That's it.
It's the drop in the hormones. So you got to keep that effect up.
But you exercise every morning no matter what.
PMS still hits you like a hammer, and you're starving, and you can't help it, and you feel cranky and bloated and icky.
We have got a feud, ladies and gentlemen. Becca Booth and Hoda Woman are having a feud. Duke it out, ladies.
I'm
She's
in
got
that
a degree in
right
this
now.
stuff.
She looks like a Venus to me.
You have no idea the Venus this woman is. Yes. You need to start doing what she says to do. A little hummus every day.
I do exercise and I eat hummus.
Well,
not every day.
What about those omega-3s? You got to get those too.
Becca, we got to go. Becca, thank you. You were a fun guest.
You're beautiful.
We really
Whatever you're doing,
you.
I want.
Yes, we want some of that.
Again, the book is called Venus Week.